Alright, welcome to another deck highlight video. Today we are once again focusing on the newly buffed Doctor Doom, but this time we're going to be looking at him under a less honorable and fun light. With all the recent changes, I thought that, well, let's look for a deck that just utilizes Doctor Doom, and what other deck than Sandman himself? And there isn't really a lot of Sandman going around in the meta right now. And I do think part of that is because of the nerf to Doctor Doom. I think Doctor Doom was a crucial part to what made Sandman good. And I think with him getting that bump up, Captain Marvel getting knocked down a bit, I think this deck's going to be very competitive. So you can see that in the Sandman deck, we are running Wave, Electro, and Psylocke. 3 cards that will let us play Sandman a turn earlier on turn 4, letting us control the tempo earlier on in the game. We have Magic for games that we don't have that, so we don't have Sandman, so we can still play some of our big cards out later. And then looking at cards that are going to win us the game, we have Leech as a tech card. We can just play Leech on 4 or 5, depending on whether or not we played Electro. That's just going to give us insurance, basically saying, hey, our opponent's not going to shang us, most likely, or hey, if they have a Doctor Doom, their Doctor Doom isn't going to spread wide, so they can't get wide anymore. We're the only team that can get wide, just gives us more insurance. And then we're just playing generically good cards. We have Claw at a 5/4 with the ongoing of giving +6 to the location to the right. We have Arrow, ensuring that if we're up 2 locations, we can arrow the third, and we can force him to have to play there even though he doesn't necessarily want to. Vision, doing a similar effect to Arrow. We can play him on 5. We can play him on 5 or 4 depending on if we have Electro. And then we can move him around, basically giving us extra flexibility if we see that we played Vision into a lane we didn't want to. Doctor Doom getting very wide. With Sandman up or Electro for us up, Doctor Doom helps us play to multiple locations, so that way we can still contest all 3 and we aren't just funneling one lane. Odin, to repeat any of the good on reveals, we're likely going to use Odin on Doctor Doom or Arrow. If we have Sandman up, we're more likely to use it on Arrow, since that makes him play 2 cards to the same location, but Doctor Doom is still good since that'll play 10 power to the other 2 locations, essentially. And then finally we have Magneto. If we have Sandman up, we can funnel all of his cards into one lane, likely allowing us to win the third. So there's a lot going on in the deck, but it's also Sandman, so it's not really that complicated. You only get to play 1 card a turn, you know? But anyway, if you guys enjoy this deck for some reason, consider subscribing for more of my deck highlights, and leave a like and comment letting me know that you enjoyed the video. Anyway, I'll see you in the game. Alright, hopping into the first one. Well, we have Sandman. Now okay. So now we have what we need. We probably won't get anything to play before 3, which is fine. We'll just wave on 3, Sandman on 4. Mantis. That's a weird one. Yeah, I mean, we have a pretty good setup, I think. Okay, so that's terrifying. Unless we pull Doctor Doom here, that's terrifying, and I hate it. Yeah, I just hate that. I just don't like that that happened. That's fine, probably. Ah, man, I'm really getting nervous that he took my Doctor Doom there. There's no real way for me to know. Okay. Actually, we have kind of a good play line. So we can Vision. Okay. It comes down to, do we think Arrow is bigger than whatever their play is? What I think is that they might have our Doctor Doom. And I think I have to play around them having my Doctor Doom. So I think that I have to vision here. I mean, they could have also pulled Electros out. They literally, they could have Leech as well. There's a 50% chance that our own deck ruins us here. They didn't have Leech. Yeah, I don't know, man. So, I think I just leave Vision there, honestly. Like, they didn't play into Vision. So I think I just leave him there. I Odin middle. This beats Doctor Doom, which is important because I still think they have my Doctor Doom. They don't have my Doctor Doom. Hi, there it is. So they pulled Leech or Psylocke? I guess they pulled Psylocke. Versatility, baby. I can't access my things. Eh. But, I mean, hey, they didn't have my, they must have got Psylocke. Because I think they would have played Leech on 5. I think that they pulled Psylocke. Alright, hopping into the next one. We have Ramp into Sandman, which is, you know what you want to see in your deck. We just Psylocke, Ant Maze next turn, Sandman, probably Ant Maze. Yeah. This is fine. Okay. Less fine. We have Magneto, which is good. If they don't play into Camp Lehigh, what I was going to say was if they didn't play into Camp Lehigh, we'd be in a pretty good position. But now, I'm sad. They played Order of Ops wrong. That's hilarious. We don't have priority. I'll just leave Vision there. I don't really want to move him around. Yeah, I think I want to try and do this now. Try and pull these cards together. Oh, I could have Doc Doom Odin actually. I just noticed I pulled Odin. That might have actually been a better play, especially since he messed up Ops. But whatever. Alright, hopping into the next one. We have a pretty decent hand, honestly. Honestly, if we don't even pull Sandman, like we can just wave into Doctor Doom and then Odin it later. And that's fine. I can't wave this turn. Can't wave this turn. It would be pretty dumb. Oh! But this wouldn't be dumb. This wouldn't be dumb at all. This would be genius even. See, I'd snap here because, you know, that's good. That's real good. Yeah, nice for your Goblin, clown. Congrats. You played yourself. Ah! That's like kind of fine, honestly. That like sucks, but it's whatever. The only real impact that I'll just play out my cards beforehand and then I'll play whatever card I get on 6. Okay. Okay. So I can claw here, and then I can just play Magneto as a large body next turn, which I think is the right play. The other train of thought is that I could have Odin'd. Like I said, that's fine. I think I'm like fine with that. It puts me at 5. It forces them to play like a lot. They play 11 power. 11 power just ties. Like they have to play +2. So you have to play 13 power on turn 6. That's not easy. That's asking a lot from any one deck. Yeah, I mean, what? How did that? What? Why would you? What? Why would you do that? That was a donation. I mean, like, you don't win even without, but why did you do that? Why did you give me this? I'm so confused on the interactions that just occurred. Alright. Once again, hopping into one. We have, kind of bad hand, honestly. Wave would be pretty great. I mean, Death Domain is actually really good for us, though. We can set up Sandman, which is cool. Part of me is like, oh, I Psylocke into Death Domain, but I actually don't think I Psylocke into Death Domain. I think that's bad. I think I Psylocke into Mojo World. And then I Sandman Vault, probably. Blech, it's the Patriot deck. Gross. That can't be the right play. That can't be the right. If this is the Patriot deck, that's the wrong play. Right? Like, that can't be it. If they hit Patriot here, I'm gonna be so mad. Do they just Blue Marvel again? Iron Man. Okay. Nah. I could, so I'm looking at, so there is a world where this wins. I don't know if I'm living in this world, but there's a world that this wins. It pulls these 3 Broodlings and Iron Lad. There's a world. Oh, yes. I'm living in it too. Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I earned that win, by the way. There is nothing, no tomfoolery here. Just an expert Sandman player. Oh yeah, feels great to be a genius. Alright, hopping into the last game. I'm sorry, I'm just reveling from that. Sure, I'll snap. I don't give a shit. We can Psylocke on 2, Sandman on 3, right? We can Psylocke into here, and then Sandman on 3. Unless I'm bad at math, which is entirely possible. This guy thinks he's doing something. This guy really thinks he's doing something here. He's like, oh, I have Rock Slide and Dark Hawk in hand right now. Well, I'm doing something. I'm doing things. This guy can't handle what's happening. He probably has like Camouflage into Surfer or something. He's like, dude, I'm doing things right now. Guess what? You ain't doing shit, my guy. You're living in my domain now. Deal with it. Yeah, that's right. Feel the wrath. And now you get rocks. Ah, man, it's even Enchantress. What a tragic day. Ah, sick. He might have Enchantress in his deck. Nice. Baited. That guy thought. And then probably just Doom Camouflage. Call it a day. I think I'm gonna Vision Fisk, move Vision into Daily Bugle. Okay. He still has to play something there. And then move that middle. He thought. He really thought. He really thought he was doing things. He ain't doing things, my guy. He was not doing things. This is the glory of Sandman. You are watching a master at his craft right now. The toxic becomes even more toxic. Anyway, if you guys, for some reason, enjoyed this deck more than me, because that's impossible, and you're toxic and want to just create rage into your opponents, this is the deck for you. Consider subscribing for more less toxic deck highlights. And leave a like letting me know if you enjoyed the deck, and leave a comment letting me know how you think I could enhance it or your thoughts on the deck as a whole. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.